Hello everybody, hope you're having a good day. That's the wrong tab. There we go. Hope you're having a good day today. Happy Halloween to you all. It is October 31st. So hope you're having a good day to all of you. We are back with Radiant Dawn. A bit earlier than normal. We started playing at 7 today. 10 past 7 I guess. Hopefully get more progress done today rather than yesterday where we did one chapter and took most of the stream, the entire length of it. But yeah, hopefully with today, starting a bit early, we can get a bit more done. Yeah. Hopefully we're all good today. Last year was a bit chaotic, to say the least. Bit busy. Yeah. We're back with the, last discussion we had the Dawn Brigade with us. There's no info here to read, so that's... can't really do. We do have some bonus XP to award, I think. 6,000 experience, not bad. Who we can divvy out between somebody, I guess. Not entirely certain who I'm going to give it to. Probably not a mage. Yeah, last time with the Dawn Brigade, I'll be perfectly honest, I kind of just blinked through most of the map because we were so caught up in a discussion, which hopefully today isn't too intense as last stream got. Wasn't particularly a fan of how I articulated myself last stream. Tend to struggle with that often, particularly when I have not really thought through my argument too much. Kept just saying shit with no real rhyme or reason, kind of spitting shit forth. I didn't have these two here last time, did I? I might give this to Mia because I want to get her to level 20. Get some good experience from it. Get some good stat gains. Luck defense res, nice. One more. Right. Luck defense res, same thing again. Awesome. She's going to get a lot of this, I think, because she's already capped 3 stats. Didn't get any health. Or is that also capped? Maybe it is, who knows. I think this is a good option. Yeah. Look, difference. I'm guessing it was capped health, because we're only getting those 3 stats. But that's pretty good for me. I don't mind that at all. That's very good. We have Shade, Corrosion, and Howl. Is there any Lugue's unit that I'm really using too much? Maybe Ranulf. I'm using a fair bit. I'm gonna probably turn the game down because it's a bit too loud on the stream, probably drowning out me. But yeah, I'm going to take a look at. We can give these two. I mean, they aren't that amazing skills. This one especially because I mean it's to lose endurance points. That isn't amazing because I'm not really looking to break enemy weapons. I'm looking to defeat the unit. If it's Lugue's unit, they won't do anything at all. 60 capacity, damn, that's a lot. I might give it to like a healer actually. Yeah. Give it to Reese because having a healer with that pretty good thing. Sure. Might give it to Reynolds for now because I'm probably using him the most. Yeah. Okay. I'm fine with that. Chop. Let's see what we got in here. Not in there actually. I'll go to here. See what's rare. Rolf's bow. Okie dokie. Well, that's his, I guess. I should acquire this skill quick law at base. For beast type the goose only. Okay. That's interesting. There's a choice here. Do I get roll spell or do I get the quick law? Because one's a bow. Well, it's not just for Rolf, I guess. But not really using Rolf. He dies, which I guess I might be forced to use him. That's it. Shinon dies, which I hope not. Do not want to lose my marksman. But I'm not certain, actually. I mean, I can sell, maybe? We are broke. Still been used. Yeah, actually, do I use? Well, if I want him to get up to level 30, so we can use this on him. Could sell the Ashira icon and get some money, which I might do, because we are broke. I'd like the funds. Yes, I will buy not the heal staff. I will buy the quick claw skill. I'll have to hold it, I guess. We're probably gonna be equipping it. So let's have a look at him. Can inflict damage with its strength to enemy unit after that. Can inflict damage with its strength. So... Oh! What's your strength value? So it's a way to just kind of screw over archers and mages, I guess. Okay. Fast, are you? I might give that to Kaiser. Can't. Yeah, it's gotta be a cat. Well, no, it can't be Kaiser. Okay. Already has the damn thing. Okay, that's probably why. Already has the skill I'm trying to give him. Let's give... I will give it to you, I guess, Leith. For now. You I really could do with a new killer bow, actually. You. But yeah, no point in buying Rolf's bow because we already have one. Still bow, I guess. I hate both of them. Space for it, you may as well have them. Axes, you seem fine there. Soren, you're fine for spells. Not worried about that at all. Could do with a heal staff. Do you have a spare one? Hope so. Got a hammer and staff. Distribute it to maximum. Or I might actually spend it on a killer bow. Shion's carrying. That'd be great. Just gonna break that wind edge. Damn it. That coin away. Need that on Oscar right now. No, maybe I won't need heal staff. If we can give either one Mister's carrying, then we're good. Thing seems fine. The short axe isn't a bad state, but other than that, you're okay. Yeah, okay, seem manageable for now. Like a wind edge, actually. I want to do that severe. Yeah. Take the wind edge. Like range. I don't see much else we need. I'm just gonna buy the heal staff because why not? We might need it. Feels quite good. Olivia grass. Well, Olivia grass, not Olvi. There's two eyes in there. Do I need another use of it? Do we have any Olivia grass around? I might have one. I do have. I have two actually. Okay, we've got a lot of Olivia grass. Okay, I'll buy one then. It's there. But I think I also have one with the Dawn Brigade. Last chapter that I found somewhere in the ground. there, it's over here. There we go. I'm just gonna buy one of these and give it to Leith. Now it's got support, so we can build those. We can actually build those. Ike and Ha can be improved. And we can erase it. I don't want that shit. I mean, I may as well. Why not, I guess. Can we strengthen any of these? I don't think we can just yet. No. Fair. Did it one chapter ago. We had this crew, so that makes sense. Right. Okay. Gonna save and then just head straight to the map, I think. Yeah, I do want to go for a bit longer than normal today. Try and get through maybe 1 or 2 maps rather than just the one we did yesterday. But the goose failed to cross the river. Let's try. It's time to attack with Bjork as well. Tab in, please. So, do you know what that means? Fighting Bjork? I know. Fighting the Greil mercenaries. I'm aware. Won't be pretty. So, tell me more about Commander Ike. Why? You'd hate it when I say anything about him. I want to know more about the man I'll be fighting against. What kind of person is he? Well, let's see. Generous. Care about petty things. Also prejudice against the goose. Doesn't care about the opinions of nobles. He's a master swordsman. Everything he sets out to do. He's a true hero. I see. Sounds quite different from King Peleus. Kaya, they don't even compare. King Peleus lacks any leadership or decision-making skills. But maybe, I believe in King Peleus. His heart is in the right place. I believe his virtuous nature, meant to being a good king. Even he would set you out on a war that doesn't involve Dain at all. War of bigotry and hate, fighting the same side as our real enemies. Smartness, Micaiah. So, we've been through this. Now we're about to fight Ike and the mercenaries. But time. Shall we? So much. Those two are still here. Friendly advice, I guess. And it's friends against friends. It's getting crazy around here. This is going to be a busy one. I need to choose my units because yeah, Heart isn't selected here. Neither's. Yeah, we took a few off because we had the mountain map, didn't we? So I do want those. I want my horses, please. I like my horses. We're also going to probably bench Soren. I'm not getting a lot out of him, I don't think. Yeah. I'd like to bring Brom, but I don't think there's anyone to really out for, because I need to bring Ranulf anyway. Yeah, I think it should be okay. They're saying that, actually. No, I can't bring my horses because they can't cross... they can't cross the water, can they? They couldn't in the last map, so... bring those is going to be a dead weight. To bring Brom and Soren is probably actually a good idea. Okay, right. Okie dokie. In that case, we also give some of Titania's better stuff onto Boyd. Give him the Poleaxe, which is the only thing really different there. Oscar, can you give anything to Har that he doesn't have? He doesn't have a Javelin, which would be good to have on him. His axes, they won't work anything. They won't do it. I'll do nothing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, we can give something to Nephi. Maybe not the same inventory. Okay. Yes. Oscar has nothing important on him. Really? Yeah. I want to get Mia a level here to promote her to the next stage up. Because as I'm realizing, although I liked Edward in the first part of the game, because he's been absent for most of it at this point, it's probably going to be second fiddle to Mia by this point. As is unfortunately most of the Dawn Brigade, because everyone here just surpasses them tenfold. mostly. I can't. What I would like, actually, is to be able to turn the camera 180 degrees. Because I like having the army at the bottom of the screen and working my way upwards, rather than working my way down the map. At least in 3D games, because it just feels a bit weird to work down. For me, very odd nuance there, but it is what it is. Didn't reposition anyone. I should probably do that before I actually begin. Saying I don't know where everyone's going to spawn, so get reinforcements or anything. So yeah. We'll also try and give Soren and Boyd some XP, because they're quite lacking right now. Oh well. Let's begin. Let's go. Character feet. The enemy will not die. Got units under your control and fight with all your skill. Right, yeah, because we are fighting against my other army that are over here. I mean, is it a shame if Meg dies? Or Leonardo? It didn't do that much, I'll be honest with you. And it seems that Aaron didn't even make it. That I can't see him. There he is. Okay, he is over here. When did I get... Oh yeah, I gave him the Ironman now because I wanted to get him a level and promote him. It's going to be very easy to fight though, isn't he? I guess. Okay. A lot of... Very busy around here. There's Z-Hawk. Let's see what the dudes have. The generics. Anything? Okay, a lot of killer weapons. There's a killer lance there. Seeing a... Well, now I wouldn't see it because I changed tab by accident. Yeah. Okay. Seems like we're not Wormslayer, that's me agreeing for Ha. Where's that? It's going to be the opposite direction where Ha is anyway. Well, saying that, even with the Wormslayer, I'm still not that worried for Ha. Do one across, get the most movement out of you. Oh, it's a survive map. Okay. Perhaps being aggressive here isn't the ideal play. Because in theory, we could just, like, camp around this section of the map and defeat what comes to us. Rather than being very proactive and taking out everything. The enemy's on the move, crossing the river. Humans among the beasts. Here he comes. Not the advantage of an ambush. This fight should be a tougher one than our last. Not a lot changed there, did it? We had one Wyvern move and one Swordmaster move. Okay. You can go and fight Nefany. You can't do much. Yeah, you can go and fight Nefany. Definitely help her out. What's gonna keep Mia kinda close by? Hopefully get a promotion soon. And I do want to have you use the Olvi grass. Olevi. That's how you say it. That's how it's spelled. Yeah, it's a made-up word, but irrelevant. Doesn't have an armor slayer, does he? No, a steel axe. Okay. He'll be fine there with the ivy. I'll have Knight standing here, and then then Ha can just do his own thing, really. Not too worried for him. No, I can bait out that wyvern with Ha. Okie dokie. Spot buff. Dead. Well, no XP for me yet. Oh yeah, what's up? We gave you the what's it called? The skill that makes you get less experience. So about levels. Fun. Perfectly in sync with each other. We're different colours, but we match. Well, except in damage area. Damage is quite different, as is the crit rate. Well done, Ha. So, I say well done. It's another day at the office for him, really. This is light work. This is going to be Brom's. Brom's work. He might kill as well. Will he go twice? Speculative. It's armed. Okay, well. if he didn't kill him either way, he wouldn't be able to attack. Level as well. Lovely. You shouldn't be far off promoting now, right? Level 17. Okay. Level 3 levels. 4. Runs around. Ulki and Enough. Dr. Ranulf, maybe? It's either that or Ike, isn't it? It's Ike. Ulki, what are you doing here? Was the king. Here to assist you. When I get it, here to guard Raisin. Shh, Ike, please. Don't say about this. Please pretend that I am only here to assist you. I beg of you. Sure, it's fine with me. For every reason, appreciate the help. Thanks. Don't mention it. Oh, they both join. Lovely. Wonder what the Wild Heart skill does. I was gonna have them go and help out Ha, but Ha doesn't need the help. I don't think. He's doing perfectly fine. He's more than managing. I haven't got to waste Tomahawk on that. Just whack him once and he's gone. Yeah, easy. No threat at all for Ha. Stun. Overkill there. Bit broken. It's quite possible that Ha ends up completely capping out. And not far off either. He's level 9 Dragon Lord. So he's not that far off doing so. Yeah, he's not got long at all, really. Bond Jill. Can I get you to talk to Jill? Kinda want to. Well, I was saying that I did give her the additional movement, so trying to get her in range is going to be an absolute nightmare. Right, yeah, she has still 11 move. Okay, right. I'm gonna get Mia a kill. You have an axe, right? Short spear. Crit plus 5. Okay. I'm gonna put Brom there instead, and not Mia. Throwing him behind. He's gonna kind of hang towards the back because here's a squishy. Definitely can kind of stay around this area. She's in range of that, so I actually don't want to attack you. We can have Janarth and Ulki take care of this side of the map if need be. That's what I'm really pushing forward to here because, yeah. Good dodge. Well, good dodge, you wouldn't mind anyway. The hit rate was 2, his damage was 0. even with the skill, his crit was still 0. Very concerned about that. Keep marching to the left. Crit plus 10, okay. Right, Mia, what can you do to this dude? 22. Well, with a functioning wind sword. Oh, really? Even with that, you don't kill him? Damn. Can I weaken you in any way with, say, Soren or something? We could. That 1% crit though, damn. Nah, it's fine. It rolled hit first, right? 20% chance? Said that he triggered Adept. So he's just killing him. God damn it! Ah. Well, that's Soren's XP, I guess. God damn it! You there, I guess. It's 5. Bit of a worry, bit of a concern. Pushing in though, gradually. You also want to get you to level 6, but I want to know what the that sigil does and how it works. Keep them near each other, so they got some protection. Might pay with Har, actually. It's a pretty good way of doing this, I think. When you're with Hayek, nothing to worry about. The best cover unit possible. Back to be next to Nefany. There we go. Lovely. Okie dokie, Reese, you can just kind of screw around. Going up there? Why? What an odd path. This is a map I think that'll be much more fun in on anything but this difficulty option, because they're just doing nothing. This is where I regret the easy difficulty. Regret it very much. Very, very bigly regret doing that. Yeah. Okie dokie. Okay, so what I deal with that mage. Can't. Damn. Yeah. Don't get a chance to get in on him. Look at that. Like, points together, I guess. I can just chill because there's not anything to gain from fighting. And you have a steel lance. In the route, I might do that. And bait this wyvern onto Mia. There we are. It's a very passive map. We don't double. Okay, that helps me out a bit. Up support buff. Gonna be a level for Nefany, I think. Oh, what? 1 in 3 chance? Damn. Yeah. Easy kill. Level as well. Let's see the stat increase from this. Pretty good. I'll take that. Strength, speed, and luck. Not bad. 2 good units. 2 good stats. plus strength. That isn't bad either. Good job, Mia. We can reach him next turn, either just a wind sword. Very good as well. Can reach him. But I want to break it. I might just sell it, to be honest with you, because it's not really going to have a use for a one-use wind sword. Yeah, I'm just going to do this from range, I think. The unbroken wind sword. A critical. Well, if we've got that on the one-use wind sword, it'd be great. Ah, well. That's not bad. Great, another kill. Should get her promoted. Excited to see what it's going to be. I don't think I've got a promoted Swordmaster yet. A third level promotion. Yet. Oh, who do I give this to? Oh, it's tricky now. I kind of want to see what a promoted warrior looks like. I'm going to give it to Boyd. Another axe boy. There we go. Lovely. I want to get some experience, I think, on Nephany there. What's your magic? Like Elwyn, which is 6, and Thunder, which is 6. Assuming it's sticking with Elwyn, you can do 16, I think? But 26 damage, never mind. Okay. What's your res? 26. That's a very equal trade. What do I put in there? You take 3 damage from... Okay, well, never mind then. Definitely can do that, I guess. 3 damage from a... Okay, cool. I'll take it. Yeah, this is a very... very passive map. Very easy one, I guess. We're going to get through it in less than an hour. This, of course, the map sides just implode in the last 2 or something. And a critical. Not needed, but... for this important reason, it's called style. Move now. Definitely he's in a good spot to get attacked, which is nice. Get back in here. You know, we'll stick this wind sword on you just to use it. And a storm sword. That's interesting. Not seen many of those before. What do you do to these two? Nothing. Literally nothing. What's your res again? Only 24. Okay. But your res is also pretty good, so yeah, I might put you there with the Jav, and then heal with Reese. Yeah, it's a very simple map, it seems. Again, probably something that'd be more fun to do in high difficulty, which I might... I've been saying it a lot. I'm regretting playing it on the setting that I am. Yeah, we're fine there. Nothing to worry about. Bit too comfortable. Maybe I should be more aggressive. Like, he's just dead. We're just melting them right now. We're getting the XP, I guess, but slowly. Now, can we do 15 damage in a turn with Mia? Wind Edge broke? Yeah. Got 4 more turns of this. Okay. I'm gonna be a bit more proactive from now on, I think, because it's a bit dull. Yeah, see if Bluey can finish him off. Critical? Maybe? Ah, okay. Well, another turn then. He'll attack. Here anyway. Goes for Harry's insane. Careful. You've got an insane movement window. Oh, it's crazy. You're probably safe there, I'd imagine. In fact, Jill and Ziak. Can on this map? I had a feeling he could do Jill, because I noticed in here. Where is it? The bond with Jill. And he's not a support, because I don't have Jill in this party yet, so that I had a feeling. But thanks for the hint, and welcome to the stream, Staples. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good Halloween. See how I probably talk to somebody. Not sure who we could talk to. Who was with us with the Dawn Brigade? Huh. Well, I'm certain we'll get them back at some point anyway. I've got a feeling that at some point all the parties will join up. At some point we'll get back together with Alincia's group and the Paladin army. But yeah, I'll be having a good day. I'll try and get Jill, because getting Jill now I think would be great. The issue is getting in there, because she has a crap ton of movement with the Brave Axe equipped, and if she tries to fight Har is probably going to kill her. You put her in, I guess two range, and then not fight back. You can try that. That'd be good. Nefni is perfectly fine. She's, nothing to worry about there with Nefni. These are insane stats. Jesus Christ. I think it's probably better than Har in some ways. Obviously not in strength, because fucking look at that thing. It's insane. But everything's so insanely high. I want to try and get Boyd some experience. I want to get him promoted. Yeah, we can try and definitely get Jill. Ziak's possibility. He's down here, isn't he? And it kind of makes sense how they're the two that's like out of the way they are in this area with all the rest of them. Also, Aaron as well is up here. Is kind of an outlier. But Aaron won't be a big help at this point, I don't think. We don't have the experience to defeat him, nor the time to really invest in him. Here's Physic. Okay, I'm not. I ain't pushing about anymore. Let's push in! You here. Cheer on behind. Just there. Ankle all the way on the right. Soren's a bit of a liability. My voice keeps breaking. I don't know why. Here's a move just Reese. Okay. 3-2 here for him. Nothing. Easy. We're just running. Well, that makes giving the experience to Mia a bit harder, I guess. Alright. What am I gonna do? If you do move, then yeah, we do need this. Where's a bad for both of them, I think. And you can't reach. Damn it! Ah. Yeah, they're killing the rest back here. It's actually kind of bad. I'll move Soren to the other side, along with Reese. Okay, we'll see what we can do here first, guys. We've got a conga line of pain down here. Right, there's nothing. Yeah, it's all physical damage, and Brom is a literal tank. He is literally wall. Still lance, still longbow. Worm Slayer, still Polak, still blade, still bow, still lance. Yeah, there's no like wind edges down here. So. I'm just gonna take out you. I don't want to feed any kills to Ike unless necessary. Can't gain much from it. I actually might like to get Jill on our side, because having two like beastly wyvern units would be great. I like them flyers quite a bit, so having access to them would be a lot of fun, because we've not had access to a Pegasus Knight in a long time. Like, damn it. You can go for Brom, but it's going to die if it goes for Brom. Yeah, I'm not bothered about those three, really. I can tank that. I mean, potentially 9 damage on him, but if both the 37 hit and the 2% crit trigger... There's nothing. Lovely. No damage, so that did actually hit him. Okay. Fair enough. That didn't kill. Okay. My voice again keeps breaking. Keeps happening. Well, that's a kill for Ike, but oh well. No, he's just think. Probably going to get healed, isn't he? That's probably where he's going. Okay, Jill didn't move. That's somewhat concerning. Don't think she'll die though, based on what... Yeah, just going to get healed. Okay. Right. Do I be brave? I'll be brave. Okay, screw it. Let's go and stick her right in the hornet's nest. I'll say that. Hit rate isn't exactly amazing for the enemy. That's not accurate, but I don't think he's in that bad of a pickle if he does buy you. Like a big movement radius, isn't it? Okay. This could end badly. Ha could die. I believe in him. Well, yeah, he's fine now. He's stun triggered. So the enemy can't do shit. Alright. It's cool. I'll take it. Right. Awesome. Yeah. If Jill does move, then... bit concerning. Mainly for Jill. I'm confident Hart could probably tank whatever she can dish out to him. Maybe not with the mage above maybe hitting. Probably a bit too much damage. Overall. But, don't see us struggling too much. Right, another kill for Brom. Wonder what Brom's average stats are. He seems pretty good so far. We'll find that, I guess. Saying that, it looked kind of middling. Well, no, it's like quite amazing. That's 3 capped stats. Okay, never mind. I am very much wrong. Okay, cool. This is a very good Brom. Time to give him the BXB. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, you have Deadeye. That's because you're marksman, I see. So you've got extra range. That's amazing. It's a very cool skill. I like that skill. I think what would be a cool skill if they could implement it would be a way to mitigate the archer's inability to counter-attack an enemy phase. Not sure how you'd implement it fairly. There's actually dudes here now. I should probably go and deal with them in some way. Because they are quite close. Can't do too much. As long as we wait, we should be safe. Right. Will Jill go and attack her? If not, then Jill is on the side of the mercs now. Good damage? Damn. Okay. That's a surprise. They're all moving, that makes sense. If you can dodge this one, that'd be amazing. Nice. Okay, cool. Bar's pretty much alive. A little bit this to deal with. He's doing nothing. Yeah, his hit rate is 0. So you are now converted back to your York form. Bit of a pain. Yeah, because now you're taking more damage. Although saying that, it's not even half your health. If it does ever hit. Okay, that's kind of funny. You're getting the critical with a Bjork form Lagoose. Sick damage. Okay, that's kind of funny. I'll take that. Sure, why not? It's completely harmless. Oh, the Black Knight moved. Okay, that's a bit worrying. Need to get Jill out of there from the recruiter. Yeah, because she's now a bit of a bad way. Yeah, it is her. Okay, so we can bring her back here. He's got to deal with 1, 2, 3. I'll deal with Nolan. I don't want him to kill Nolan. Which he... Oh, he'd live with 1 XP. Okay, shit. Aaron's dead if he attacks. Black Knight, where can you move to next? What? You can't actually get to Jill. That's fine. I'm gonna go on a cruiser because I want to. So, we're fighting these people. Yes, so my question. Why are you fighting the Dayan army? So what the Brit did while you were gone? To join the army again? Well, did a good job. Dayan's been liberated. But I still with the army. Can't just leave. I've got my friends. That was sentiment nonsense, Jill. You haven't noticed? You're fighting your friends too. What about you then? Jump in this fight. Well, we stopped been putting down uprisings in Crimea. And then out with the Goose Lions because, you know, friends like and all that. What? It's hardly a cause worth fighting for. Unbelievable. Alright, enough debating. What do you want to do now? Want to fight me? Of course not. I could never. Then join me. Easy for you to say. Full of doubt. I should live like that all the time. Is that your father want you to live? Best your own instincts? But there's a business in this war. You know that, right? But my comrades. What about my friends? Saying how you show loyalty? Really that friend then? Fight alongside us. Maybe that will get them to think about what they're doing. Captain. Come with me, Jill. Both know we should follow our hearts. Traitors, not better than anyone. Take your father. Live your life without shame. You're right, Captain Ha. So foolish. For proud to serve with you. Captain Ha, thank you. Thank you so much. Alright then, this is going to be a fun one to try and deal with. Okay. Be fine. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to kill him. We can definitely kill Aaron, because Aaron is a weak boy. He's not in a good state to fight, really, is he? We can use the javelin. Probably the best thing for him to do, so he doesn't kill himself. I go on, have you deal with this mage. Keep yourself safe, Jill. Well, saying this, now that I've done this, it might actually make playing as the Dawn Brigade harder, because I now don't have Jill to help me out. Okay, so if we're going back with that, and we might be a bit more of a pain. It's going to be quite difficult. Alright then. Okay. Go back there. Now, I'm going to see if we can do my mages. I'm in a rough spot because there's 3 wyverns around here. We can deal with one of them easy. Probably 2 because you have the movement bonus now, so you can definitely get rid of 2 of these guys. Yeah, that's fine. Sansa is very strong. This is a very good bow. Nice. Lovely. I'll take that. Yeah, should be concerned for my mages back here. Bit too squishy, I think. I should survive probably one turn. I hope, at least. Don't want any more deaths. This was unexpected. Evie, how you doing? Hello, welcome back. Hope you're having a good Halloween. Hope it's having a good day. But yeah. We don't normally stream on a Thursday, but we're here now, I guess. Yeah. I was feeling a bit unfulfilled. That's not the right word. Disappointed in how I articulated my arguments yesterday, so I wanted to make up for that by bringing another stream. I thought I didn't stream the highest quality yesterday. To do better, so I thought, okay, you know what, we're back with it. I'm also enjoying the game as well, so I want to play more of it, which is another reason why we're back again. But yeah, been a good day. Hope you're enjoying yourself. And be sure to try and enjoy, I guess. I'll try and deliver. Well, I'm not certain, but I'll try and deliver. Oh, did I distract you? Nah, I just, because I watched the VODs back when I've been streaming, because I want to know how I sound, because when doing that, you learn a lot about your own viewpoints and arguments, and then by doing that, you can learn from it. And listening to it back, I was not happy with how I demonstrated a lot of my my points, my talking points. But yeah, just wanting a desire to improve is what I wanted, and yeah. But no, not a well, not really a distraction, but I guess kind of. But I appreciate the distraction because it means there's something to talk about. It means the chats are busy, which is, on a selfish note, it means the stream's somewhat popular, which I'm happy with. Not that I care that much about the stream getting massive or anything. It's a bit of fun. You know, it's nice to see the number goes up. See the number go up. But yeah, we're making a good amount of progress this stream as well, starting earlier. But yeah, we recruited Jill to the mercenaries now, which might make chapters, if we go back to the Dawn Brigade, a lot harder looking back. Yeah, this is a pretty simple chapter. So this one, at least on this difficulty, I keep saying it, but I do regret it. Playing on easy. Bit too dull. I think that's kind of why the last stream also went kind of bypassed me, because I wasn't paying attention much to the map. I didn't really need to, even though we had a much weak army. Sorry, I want us to meet again like this. Forgive me. Oh, I didn't notice the could move there. He's dead. Yeah, he's out of it. Okay. They're mercenaries. They really are here. We can win this. Sorry guys, time back for now. Best we all retreat as well. Ah well. No Ziak on the mercenary side then. Good luck, Nolan. Good luck with that. Decide to fight. Ah, you're crazy. Aaron. I was gonna say if it wasn't 0-0-0, I would be very surprised at that. And mission accomplished. It surprised me. Could hit him. Good thing with it, we could hit him. I guess. Yeah, it's gonna put you up here, huh? Don't really need to fight them. Not you. Probably not the use of the Brave Axe, but screw it, we have it. Ow. Big damage. I'm not a fan of the rivers, by the way. The rivers kind of really limit movement. I'm guessing it really... It makes you think play a different way. Just strength, really? Okay. That's not the best. Yeah. I need to bring a soldier there because I want to bring my paladins and I can't. Yeah, just... It means you got to play a different way, but it also means for the past 3 chapters my paladins are kind of dead weight. Because they couldn't do anything in the mountains and they can't cross rivers. You know, just javelin, why not? And then Brom can use a hand axe or something. Effie's got a very hard job of getting experience now because of the skill we gave her. Then Brom can just do this. It should be a good turn. Near phase, yeah. Probably could code actually machine on. Ah well. Oh, shooting. Okay. also going for Brom. I'll take that one. More experience, please. Level up as well. Nice. 1 level now from promotion? Yeah. Lock in defense. Okie dokie. That's the end of the map now. They're just healing and filling space. Can't do much more. Enough. King is calling us. Right. Good. So we did it. Aye, walked across the river. We did it. Excellent. Everyone push through. Meet up with the main force. Beast soldiers are behind us. Attack from behind. Guardians. Across the river. Just the beast, the hundreds of hawks as well. The hawk tribe is here. You know, and to us they had moved out. They got us. Right, fortune decoy. Don't risk casualties. Retreat. No, maiden. We can still fight. Please, give us your orders. I have. Shall retreat. Not all of us die in vain. But, General's orders. It's to a minimum. Enough for this battle. Yes, sir. Kaya, I'm surprised. First time to project enemy's movement. You're right. Kaya? What's wrong? South, don't. Just act normal. Everyone is watching. What? Micaiah felt to the Goose Alliance? No. It's bad, King Peleus. Let's be of danger repay Begnion for the kindness has offered them. I'm afraid you and the Senate's friendly relationship stops here. Please, wait. Give me one more chance. I beg of you. Well, since you begged, I suppose, I will consider it. Please, listen. Jamie is lord to the Senate. Carry out a task given to us. Whom is our command? Just please, give us another chance. Very well. I'll go fail this one time. But only once. Farewell, young King of Daen. Peleus? Mother? Am I speaking with? He's from Senate of Begnion, correct? Duke Lacan of Gados, I believe. Who was here before his Empire's inspection team. He came in Duke Puss's stead. Yes, you were quite right, Mother. As Vice Minister Lacan of Begnion, see us force together? Tell me what happened. You looked absolutely terrified. Them has something on you. Trying to hurt you. Should I tell your mother that... No, it's quite alright, Mother. Talking about the future of the two countries, how I might repair our relations. But, please, go back to your room. You should go rest as well. I was very tired of late. Peleus, wait. Oh, my son. Okie dokie. One map down, so we can, probably get 2 done today. Maybe more if we go even longer than 10. Good progress so far.
By the Greil mercenaries allows the Lagoon's alliance to slip successfully past the Daen army's blockade. Yet General Zelgius and his central army show no mercy and continue their relentless pursuit of the Lagoon's alliance. The weakened alliance is forced to a hard choice. They must pass through the northern edge of the Serenus forest. From there, they will try to make their way to a hidden road
back in
that will
Serenes.
lead them out of Begnion and
Lovely.
back to Gallia.
There it is. Who said Serenes, so I'm gonna stick with it, because I am stubborn. Yes. Back here. Hopefully is another 4-part chapter. that was painful for the first time. How are we doing, Janarth? Getting asked. What's about, let's say, 1 day off? Gotta be kidding. I covered up ground yesterday. Moving faster than we expected. This try to catch us just soon. Any ideas? Maybe closing in quickly? Beyond White is secret passage. Making them found it, give them an opportunity to surge across Galia. I'm not pleased. Can't explore the country is at danger. I think there. I have to think of something else. I can't speak. We can't start a fight in this ruins forest. Besides the terrain disadvantage, the forest isn't fully healed. That's burning it down again. Soren, any ideas? Fine, limited. Ike, appears there are no other choices there. Those caves up ahead. Caves? Oh, yeah. Those are the Cuckoo caves. Don't want to go there. It's a complex maze, full of lava and ash. Not a place you want to rest. Say that through the caves, the one exit leads to Goldoa, not leads to Galia. The legends say, though, the fact that is it still to go in there. I have a map. However, the more you hens carry on, the closer the enemy advances on us. Less than a day away. Just in this forest, we'll certainly die. Caves are known to be dangerous, so beg you may not pursue. You must formidable natural hazard, deadly as intelligent living enemy. Let's go to the caves. Now. Right, Soren, trust you. Move up for the caves. Are you sure of visual confirmation of Greil's line heading to the Cuckoo Caves? Yes, sir. It must be desperate. Last we've enter forsaken death trap. Get the preparation, be suicide. Let fall them to their deaths. Ends our pursuit then. Tell the men that this mission is over. Can I do that, my dear General? You're Senator Valto? I don't know, it's I guess. You're a tiny bit surprised, no delegates of Cador. What a frightful boy you are. Okay, man, just to surprise you. Surprise indeed. We're bringing a station to a place like this. To bring the waters. Oh yes, I made the delivered decision handed down by the Senate. In its wisdom, the Senate has appointed me Commander-in-Chief of the Imperial Army. This moment on, the army is mine. See, your command. Orders, Commander. You're so ever so serious. Do you want a bit Zelgius? These days I'll catch you off guard. Well, I suppose it puts a face of yours just part of your charm. Senator Valto. Orders. Oh yes, orders. That's but taking far too long for my taste. Pull back and conquer Galia, taking a different path. Let's see. I'll form my men. The Northern Force will stay here. Tell them to go inside the cave search for bodies of dead subhumans or something. What? Tell them to carry the same as sending them to the gallows. I implore you to consider, Commander. Get me or dare not, get those men in those caves right this minute. And Zelgius, once again, have you killed. Is that clear? Besides, you should be happy. We have found out the beasts. Come along now. Disclosing my cave and nothing else? Okay. Right. Wounded and siblings. Okay. This one's probably more important. It's got more stars. Nah, come on. Stop sulking. And talk to me. I hate you, Leith. Too bad, because I like you. Liar. No, that's you. That's your name. I'm only hard on you because I worry about you. Stay safe. Why become a soldier? He was hate fighting. Was it Ranulf? One reason, I guess. There were other reasons? Yeah, why not stay with you? Start talking to me again? Yeah, drive me crazy. It's not my sister. I'm glad. Here, take this as my apology. What is it? Don't scroll. Perfect for someone as scary as you. What? Do that again, I dare you. He's mad at me again. Stop being mean to me. I'm the mean one. Okay, cool. Don't scroll. How are you holding up? Exhausted. Something so bad after can't get transform. And we're talking. Take turns carrying the injured. Good idea. Can't watch with my back once we enter the caves. Hey, you hurt too. Careful to string yourself across permanent injury, alright? Hurt? Or have been wounded? Come here. Saying you pour your own blood. Tell me the truth. Must even stand, right? Little. Does know? No. I might as well just do. Sure, King Taiba and Ike both know. Good. So we shouldn't know. I have to be their role model. Darcy have been wounded yet to here to fight. I have to carry them on. Come here. Okie dokie. Can I improve these yet? Or no? We cannot. Damn it. Right. What is there to buy in the shop? Just some grass. Just some grass. Nice little snack to munch on. Don't leave yet. No, I've not sorted out yet. Well, I'll say that, right? Not much you can really add to the party right now. Skills. What speed did we get? Probably not that much. But I say we've got 7k, so that's pretty good. I might get Brom that level. That is one thing. And I get both of them promoted this chapter. Command Mia. Look, defense res. I'll take that. Now has capped defense as well, which is... I'm surprised it wasn't capped already, seeing as you are a general. But you know what? I'll take it now, I guess. I kind of... She's capped magic and speed, has Jill. Oh, is it better to do it now? Probably, because capping the rest is probably quite far off. Do you want to have Boyd get some experience? Because I kind of want to see what a promoted warrior is like. It's a balance act though, because flyers are so good. I like these wyvern units. One's a bit stronger than the other, just a little bit. Having capped 2 shots already is pretty damn good. We'll get to level 10. Let's see at that point. We'll see next chapter, I guess, how much XP we have. I want a really kind of desperate level now is probably Boyd. So I might give him, a level, yeah, because it's 5 XP off, so sure. It's a good trade. Hell strength, look, I'll take that. Stronger, I'll take that. 1200 for a level. Is it worth it? Don't know. I'll give him 1 level. Then he's good. That's not bad. Health strength defense. Better than last one, because he got defense there, look. Okay, excuse me, I'll be right back. I need to go for a second. Okay, I'm back. So we have got a few skills we could learn, I think now. Is it just a skill for... What does this do, Wild Heart? Experience points gained in half, but allows time to transform. That's actually quite good. I might actually give that to somebody, because having more transform time is amazing. Certain crit wins by 5 wins 3 spaces. Oh, okay. Is that for anyone? Or just a Lagoose? It's for anyone. Nice. It's actually... That's very good. Less sit and less crit. Oh, I don't space for it. Damn. I think I'd like to give Blossom to... Jill. There's no space for it with the extra movement. Celerity. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Paragon, maybe we can give that to her? Not sure where that is, if we even have it on this party. We might not. There might be with the other party, with the Dawn Brigade. Do a sit and crit of the enemy. Might give that to Boyd, because he's got no other skills so far, so sure. Seemed fine for inventory, but I don't have much to buy right now, I'll be honest with you. We could forge something, maybe. Could be fun. Money to do that? No, we don't. We don't have the money to forge anything. Okay, we've got 2,000 gold. Right, I'm just gonna head off to the map then, I guess. The volcano map. Was there one in Pathway? I don't think there was, right? Fire map? Why? I always get stuck with these awful missions. Could have carried favor with John Zelgius, and perhaps I wouldn't have had to step in his ghastly caves. I could have company. Seems that way. I was looking at. There's all the smoke and heat. Someone said, token force. Tell, it isn't leading them. Helps things. Away from Skrymir, and others while look for an exit. Let's proceed as planned. We have people here to deal with these clowns. Everyone, ready? That's it. Let's finish this up and get out of here. Okie dokie. So it's a conditions route. Okay, that's fine. It's got a silver great lance. Okay, I'm not gonna bring Janaf. I do want to bring my actual paladins because I want them. I'm probably gonna bench Soren because mages aren't that effective. They aren't doing too much. Not right now, anyway. So yeah, I think that's probably good. Yeah. Look at all these capped stats. Jesus. A lot of green here. Not just grass either. Not just the grass. It's heading down again. We're heading this. We're heading to the right. Down to the right. Okay. What is anything get from this map? We've concoction of pure water. Culinary over there. A crossbow that'll drop. Culinary there. That seems like it. Yeah, okay. Nothing really to gain here then. Beast to the back. Put my big movers in the front. Along with Brom, because he's got to do something here, right? That's actually a pretty good idea, actually, to give celerity to Brom, because he's going to need the movement, I think. More so than Jill does. Jill's got a lot of moves. She has fucking 11 movement with this. Jesus. You have what? 5? 6. Okay. It isn't too bad. It's less than most, but the end of the woods, same as Reese, as healer. I want to have Boy try and get something here. best having go this way, I think, because I like to actually hit one of these these swordmasters. I think that's just about what we need, I think. So let's go ahead and save that there. Yeah, just begin. Yeah, touching on what we discussed yesterday. I spent a while discussing with myself. There's meteor just randomly on the map. That's going to be very annoying, I think. That's going to be a pain to deal with. Alright, sure. That's not going to be painful at all. But yeah, I spent a while discussing with myself. Sounds kind of sad. And what I actually think about resetting maps. And I've come to a much different conclusion than what I initially had at the start. Ultimately, I decided that there's two very different schools of thought. And while one school is... while they are very different, you can like to see it's good to see the reasoning behind the other one. But trying to get the opposite side to play in style that you're familiar with is often a losing battle. Due to how different those styles of play are. Not saying it's impossible to go from playing more casually to playing without resetting. It's impossible. But I think the issue is how difficult it is to adjust from one side of the argument to the other. Because initially I set out with the idea that I thought resetting on the whole was boring and against some of the game's intended design. But that is taken with a grain of salt, because intended design it's a term that I'm using just to clarify what I want, because in reality we don't actually know the full intended design of any of these games, really. We don't have access to the design docs for any of these games, so saying intended design is impossible to really know unless you have a lot of deep knowledge of how AS make their games and their maps. Just a term that I used from the outset to... Indeed, I'm trying to be more fair with how I articulate it. Yeah. But intended design is just a filler term for what I'm trying to get across, or was trying to get across. For me, the thing I find when I play a map is that I don't intend to fail at any point. And the fail conditions for me is resetting the map. And the conditions I adhere to is the conditions that are displayed here. I Kvaranov dies. Failing the chapter condition or Lord dying is only the only things that I bow to in terms of resetting a map. When it comes to the newer titles, permadeath is an option that can be bypassed with Kaijin mode added in New Mystery, and Phoenix mode in Fate was added, and then the turn wheel, of course, was added in Echoes to be used in Theasis and later Engage. And while it isn't necessarily the focus of the conversation. I think it is important to mention permadeath when discussing this debate, because a large part of the reason why people do reset chapters is to bypass the permadeath, because they don't want to lose a character. That seems to be the reason people do reset maps. And of course, there are some other reasons why that might happen as well, particularly in F7. People reset to get a guidance chapter that they want to play, because they want to play everything in the game. But particularly from before casual mode was even a thing in the series, there's only 4 of 11 games that even have side chapters. Thracia, Sword of Seals, Blazing Sword, and Shadow Dragon. Shadow Dragon, the guides in that game, they require units to die, so that doesn't really fit. That doesn't really work for what the is trying to find out, because to get those missions, you've got to kill units. That's apart from the offset with the prologue of Shadow Dragon needing you to kill a unit to even progress, which is a bit unusual, but I think there's a reason behind that. It's out to fail. What constitutes failing is the individual. Side difficult is permadeath. You say that no attempt to crit map will fail, but entire playthrough could be pretty bad. I will get to that because I have a lot of things I want to say on this discussion, but because when you're trying to keep every unit alive in a playthrough, what you're effectively doing is increasing your fail conditions from 1 or 2 things, where here it's like usually in, like, say, defender map, you lose either by the point being taken or your lord dying. That's 2 fail conditions. The way you do it if you want to keep every unit alive is you increase that from 2 conditions up to potentially 9 or 10 conditions to reset a map. And I find when playing that way, it results in a very cagey, slow experience. Because if any of those things fail, you're doing the entire map again. And the reason that I initially thought that resetting was overall a bad thing is because I saw it as a way of dodging the consequence of losing a unit, because I wanted a way to hide a mistake, and in essence letting you do everything you want all over again. If you keep trying and trying, yeah, eventually you will clear a map without a death, but that can result in either a lot of trial and error, rather than keep all units can try your patience. Yeah, it's another point to discuss. But it changes the punishment from losing a resource, say a unit, to losing a bunch of time, which is far more expendable of a resource than a unit is. But I feel the punishment for losing a unit shouldn't be just a time consequence. I feel like it's too light of a punishment for my end. It's not strong enough of a punishment for making me for costing a unit to die. Now, of course, there are other aspects as to why a unit can die that are out of the player's control, but I will get to those shortly as well. And there's another counterpoint as well. Say in like a platformer, losing all my lives sends you back to the start of a stage, and you've got to redo the entire level over again. The difference there I see is the game does usually give you enough chances to complete a stage, and with lives being a resource, if you game over, you are punished for it, and because you died too much at a certain point, and the game and you didn't progress, you didn't learn fast enough to make that progress permanent. There are obviously exceptions to that as well, because you might some games aren't designed that well, and there can be things that a player simply can't account for, like a bottomless pit where they couldn't see them, or a leap of faith that is impossible to gauge where you're going to land after jumping. And that applies to FE as well, because there's criticals that you might not see coming, there's ambush spawns you might not see coming. So there's some similarities there, I guess. Who would I want to have this? Everyone here is promoted, I guess, other than Ranoff and Reeds. Everyone here is already buff. But what do I mean when it goes against my implied big air quotes there? Because yeah, I think people are daughters for punishing fairly feels acceptable to them. Yeah, there's different levels to this. Everyone will have their own way of playing. And I think I was quite dismissive earlier on when discussing those. I was very much I didn't really listen to what I was saying properly. And then as well, I had a very biased argument that isn't reflective of how I truly feel. But what do I mean when I say implied intended design? When designing a map for a chapter, the developer is likely to have a set strategy in mind and the kind of units that are best suited to that map. But the one thing that is difficult for a developer to know is how many units a player has available to them by that point. I mean, obviously the first map is very simple. The first couple maps are very simple because they know for a fact what the player has. But past that point, I think they do predict, at least in the old titles, that players will use units, will lose units, especially on a blind playthrough. Hence why some of the later characters feel like replacements for earlier ones. Another thing that you have to keep your opinion, it's quite important to me because I do spend a lot of time working with game design and analyzing it, and because I'm an environment artist, I work with 3D environments and building that for game engines and such. So it's really, because it's a genre that I do really love. Strategy games, same with Zelda and with platformers. I love those games as well. And so I have a lot of back and forth with those genres as well, particularly with Zelda, because I've got a lot to say on Tears of the Kingdom, and I was trying to, I think what could be years ago, I was trying to analyse why I really didn't like that game as well, which is a much stronger opinion because I'm a very big Zelda fan to a somewhat addicted degree. Back to FE. An example of units replacing earlier ones, and we'll do the same game for this example as well, is, say, Heath and Vida in FE7. Heath can be one of the best flying units, best wyverns around in all of FE7 if you give him the right training. But if you do lose him at some point, the game doesn't lock you out of... How much fucking meters do we have? Fuck you! So many! I was like half the party. God damn it! You still have a chance to get Vida, because recruiting Vida and Heath doesn't require each other to get them. And we'll get to an example of that later on, I think. But you still have access to a wyvern if you need them, which you might do, because they do intend... I think they do predict that players will lose characters. The point is that the game does know that, okay, the player might lose a character here. Here's an option to still have this utility, but not as good because you still did make a mistake to lose a character. An unbalanced way of that is Erk and Pent in FE7, whereby even a really good Erk can be completely outstripped by Pent. Probably the most busted mage in the entire series, I'll be honest, as you can not only replace Erk, but probably also your main healer as well, because his staff rank is at A, which is probably on par with your best healer by that point, because they can't promote. Or well, they could, but unlikely in a lot of scenarios. But disregarding unit balance, which is what we're getting into here, I think they do intend for players, at least in the old titles, that later units will replace the earlier ones. Because a lot of the characters, they aren't just characters; they have a gameplay purpose. And how that relates to difficulty is, it might take some explaining, because there's a lot to it. From New Mystery onwards, with casual mode being added, it gave an extra dimension to the kind of players that were able to play and enjoy and both get into this series and the genre as a whole. With it removing the permadeath from that playthrough, a defeated unit, say I'm just dying on the spot, I'm not going to converse with that, I don't want to do that. A defeated unit flees the map and returns a start when the map is cleared. While Classic mode retains the permadeath the series is known for. I don't have an issue with casual mode. In fact, that's how I started playing these games. When I played Fates for the first time, that was the first game I played in the series. I played with casual mode because I know what the fuck I was doing. So it's a very good thing the series has added, and I'm very thankful to have it, as it not only expands the audience and the reach of the games, likely saving it in some cases. If you could definitely argue that, because I'll say that again. Awakening had it, but it didn't start it. New Mystery started it. But outside of an Ironman challenge, I don't see a reason as to why you would ever play Classic mode. Because the entire purpose of Classic mode is to play with the permadeath active. You could argue that with the addition of the turn wheel, that it's a bit... it kind of skews the argument one way or the other. And there's another argument to be had there. But the turn wheel, I think, is a very different argument to be had. Because it's a different system to what resetting is. I don't want to get too much into using save states, because that is not only a different argument entirely, but it's one that I think I'm also in the minority of. So I've got to think a lot on that to be somewhat to get a somewhat good not good opinion, a somewhat balanced point of view on that. But the point I think I'm trying to make with the addition of casual mode is that instead of having with casual mode, the recruitment criteria, like needing X character to recruit another X character, becomes kind of arbitrary because everyone's live anyway. See what I mean? We're setting games that don't have casual mode. Yeah, and there's another because I'm discussing a lot of the arguments as to why I am against resetting, but I will later on also go into why and just and critique my own current opinions on try and break down every point that I've made as to why resetting is a good thing. Because with casual mode added, recruiting X character with another X character is pretty arbitrary because everyone's live anyway, so it doesn't really matter all too much because eventually you'll reach them at some point with the character you need. But it changes the idea of having characters that only appear later in the game to replace older ones becomes an argument more so of what character do you want to use. You're no longer in desperate need of a mage. You're arguing with yourself which mage you like more from either an aesthetic or a characterization standpoint. Do you like their personality and their appearance more, rather than, okay, do I need a mage on my team? The problem with that mentality is bringing it back into older FE games that don't have casual mode, because the way I saw it initially was that although you're playing a game in the same series, they're all Fire Emblem games. Classic FE and modern FE are very different, and there's a very large, probably at this point, the majority of the fan base that the player base in general that plays on casual and either doesn't have any intent to play classic mode, or if they do have intent to play classic mode, they aren't in a rush to do so, and so they're trying to somewhat shoehorn in. I'm not a fan of Neffy there. She's got low health. Fucking meteors. I'm gonna push you back. I think I can't do that. Damn. She's fine though. She's out of death range. Kind of showing in the conveniences of casual mode into an older FE game results in a lot of resets to keep your preferred characters alive. Who hasn't moved yet? It's Brom. You're vulnerable. I'm going to use that on you right away, I think. Yeah, I'm going to use that. And because you're trying to show in elements of modern FE and older FE, you have those resets, and either that or abusing a lot of save states, which, again, very different argument to be had, and what I'm looking into, because that's a lot more complicated to get into. It's a very big argument. But as a blanket statement, just touching on that, you're more than welcome to play the games that you want to play, however you want, and I can't really tell you to play it in a way that I find the most fun. I can't tell you to play it in a way that you don't find fun, rather. If I want to do that, probably just going to ignore me anyway, so it'll do nothing. Because convincing someone, a convincing discussion, is often one that a person has with themselves. If I tell someone to not use save states, or reset a map because I think it's boring, then well, listen to me, because I'm being ignorant of they can't see their point of view. Furthermore, it's kind of hypocritical of me to also think that, because I have used save states before, I have reset maps before, I've even rewound games using things like turn wheel, and hell, there's VODs of it on my channel. There's VODs of it. The proof is there. I've done it before. So saying that I'm completely against it is hypocritical of me. Although I do now have a sense of I don't really like using those mechanics generally. To fully disregard them is not fair. The only reason I can give that I don't like using them anymore is because I've played enough of series and genre that I'll put you there. Bait out that dude, and then we can just deal with those mages, which aren't probably too bad because there's L-Fire and L-Fire, and if they have a thunder on them, which I don't think they do. Okay, that's fine then. That playing in a slower and more casual way isn't what I'm really looking for, but that's more so a preference and everything. But now I'll try and pick apart my own viewpoint as to what I intend, and what I intend, what I've tried to learn. One argument I see for resetting: you have different resources able to build them. Some people have a lot of time but not as much money, which encourage heavier playability. There's as an example. Maybe let's play 4 turns against. I don't have time, so I need to make the most of it. But they do have. You're getting on to what I'm about to mention. Well, eventually I mention it, but I do agree with that different people have different scenarios. I do think that isn't something that a developer can really account for. They don't know who's playing their games. Well, they know idea of their general audience, but they don't know people's exact professions and what they do for a livelihood. But one argument I see for resetting often is sense of completion. Players want to feel they have accomplished everything in recruiting and keeping every character alive as long as they could. By playing with true classic rules, a player has no leg room for a mistake, where a bit of luck goes the wrong way, because if a unit is gone, that's it. Their support has vanished, the items they were carrying are usually completely erased. The game pretty much acts like that character didn't exist. You don't even see the ending. Wait, kind of. The game kind of pretends that character wasn't even a part of your playthrough until you get to the credits and you see their face in the character scroll, reminding you of your failure. In addition, some players read? I'm trying to read. I'm trying to rack my brain for the words. But like the idea that they never got a chance to experience something based on the fact that they have no control over. Say, for example, in Path of Radiance, we have the Dark Knight, Chapter 10. It's quite infamous for catching players off guard. And as a result, if you have no idea, because well, the player would have no idea normally that the Black Knight is even in that house. So if you have a unit by and in range of him, they're now roadkill. Because you couldn't predict that, really. It's an example of the player's input being taken away from them and suffering because of a completely unforeseen aspect, which I can understand. It's similar to ambush spawns in, say, sort of Seals or Awakening. How are you not dead? Okay, that's a Jill kill then. Don't trigger. That's mine now. Lovely. I'm pretty certain no one really likes ambush spawns anyway. But like a rogue 1% critical landing at the wrong time, you do player potentially not only losing one unit, but anything they might unlock later on, and even at some point additional characters, because again from Path of Radiance I didn't have to recruit Jill, so I killed her, and that not only locked out playing as Jill, but it locked out her as well. I couldn't get both of them, so I didn't have access to a Wyvern that entire game, which I think is an example of poor recruitment characters, because you can't access a single unit of that class if you missed the first one, which you may have no idea if I recruit in the first place. From the same game, Stefan. Recruiting him depends on not only having Leith and Mordecai alive, but also having them land on one particular spot in a desert, which is an example of a very arbitrary secret design that blocks out content based on using more spectral units, might shooting after that and kill a lot of tank units. Yeah, that is a factor as well. It's very possible that a unit that dies at the front line is overwhelmed and resulting in them attacking a back line. Yeah, it blocks out content based on something a player couldn't reasonably figure out. In the case of, say, FE7's side chapters, they are somewhat unintuitive how to find most of them. Some of them. Half of them are found simply by beating a stage in X amount of turns, which I think isn't impossible for a player to find out naturally. Because as they play better, they'll probably... Because with 7X, for example, is a pretty easy chapter to get to. And so they wouldn't learn that, but I don't think the way of achieving that isn't impossible. I do think that the way to... that the communication to the player and how direct side chapters is lacking and could do with a lot of improvement. Again, just a hint of how maybe you could get to them would improve it far more. Particularly with something like, say, Genesis 2322X. It's very likely the player will know that they need to get exactly 700 experience to get a side chapter. It's a very arbitrary number for whatever reason. Use that word a lot, arbitrary, but it tends how a lot of sign tends to be. I think more detail goes into secret design. That's also a separate argument that a lot of that all the game's content. Separate argument of should all the game's content be visible on one playthrough. I enjoy playing games to find content that I might miss or wasn't able to access. I'm a big fan of unlockables in games. once I've beaten a game, I unlock something. That's good. Okay, I've beaten the game. Sick. I got something for it. Nice. Cool. Whereas another person, particularly one who might not have the time to play a lot of games, or simply doesn't want to, or someone wants to do passes are very cool. Yeah, I do. I like that. Also, me as from what I do, I want to see this because I want to see what she actually becomes now. Because it's the first time we've got a sword master to level 20. What's the name? Sword Lord? That'd be funny. What Dragon Lords? Not too far-fetched. True Blade. Okay, that's a pretty cool name. I like that. We got a lot of stats there. For everything but luck. We love luck. We love luck. Yeah, whereas one player might just want to see everything they can. Or the two items in Remember 4? I'll put the far from mandatory. Yeah. Mega Man 4, yeah. Yeah. That's in everything, because Mega Man's 4, 5, and 6 all have those as well. I was trying to thought there. Damn. Okay. Nothing to say. But yeah, while it is a different conversation, because some players might want to see everything they can in one run of a game because they don't have the time to play through a game multiple times. They want to play something and move on to the next thing. It does have a broader reach to the current subject because I think particularly with FE, a lot of the casual audience, but I mean people that play on casual difficulty, not just like those that play 1 or 2 games and not much else. People that play on casual, they tend to just want to get all the characters alive, and they don't tend to care much for secret design. From what I've found, they aren't really bothered about how things are being hidden. They just want all the characters. I want to keep them alive. That's what they're there for. Because if they don't, that's something that they're likely to. If they don't have access or the means to find every character in one run, then it's something they'll likely never experience because they just don't have the ability in terms of time they have or the willingness to play through a game several times over. They want to find that content, so it's something they'll never experience. Another argument could be that simply a player doesn't want to feel stupid for having lost the unit. If he wants to encourage a player that wants to encourage smart and agile thinking, because it's a strategy game, it's kind of what their MO. If a player ends up feeling stupid, it can be argued that isn't doing a good job at reinforcing that way of thinking. And likely force players to quit early because feeling stupid isn't fun. No one really enjoy feeling stupid for any reason, really. As an aside, it can also be an issue on the part of the player if they just suddenly refuse to adapt how they're playing. Then to a given challenge, then maybe it is part of the player's responsibility to adapt in some cases. But again, to cover the games want players to feel accomplished, and if that feeling of accomplishment comes from having all units make it end of the game, then casual mode and resetting maps is an effective way of trying to do that. As a counterpoint to classic FE and modern FE being very different, is that there is a history of players of the older games resetting maps as well to keep units alive. So players have always been wanting measures that respect their time. And with this game, Radiant Dawn and Shadow Dragon, mid-map save points were introduced, and that allows players to make a save and retain progress in the middle of a map. So if they make a mistake, they can come back at that center point. A coin, I'll take that. And rather than doing the entire map again, they respawn from that save point, rather than the very beginning of the chapter. So in that way, classic and modern are closer than I initially considered. But after looking at both, it's clear that both parties don't want the time to be wasted. But the approach to not wasting time is very different. One resets an error to retain all the units' sustainability, and the other is to not redo anything, adapt themselves to a changing gameplay structure. I'm just gonna tank here, I think. There's a lot of goddamn arm knights, isn't there? There's a lot of them. There's a lot of axe boys into the fight. We're all... Yeah, good thing for vulneraries, I guess, because we're gonna need them. And could boy just tank all this, maybe? Probably not. Be hard for him. Now, I do think that players generally want at least some degree of challenge. Without the adversity to overcome, a game can quickly become quite boring, predictable for all players. And case in point, Phoenix mode in Fates. It pretty much removes all degree of challenge from the game, as the player physically cannot lose, no matter how they try. Upon a unit dying in Phoenix mode, they just respawn the next turn with all health restored. And it happens as much as possible, really. It happens as many times as the game needs, or the player needs. And even the Lord isn't safe for it. If the Lord goes down in Phoenix mode, you don't lose the map. The Lord just comes back next turn with full health again. That presents zero threat to the player, as they are guaranteed, without a doubt, to make progress. Either by gaining experience for a unit from getting hit, or just blitzing a map because they physically can't die. It turns the game, makes the game somewhat mindless, and it's clear it was disliked by a majority of the fanbase because no game past Fates has ever brought back Phoenix mode because it's not popular, isn't fun for most players. And it's not like AS have also never tried to get players okay with the idea of permadeath. In Char Dragon, that the prologue has, which is only playable on easiest difficulty, by the way. You can't play it on hard or higher. The player has to actively sacrifice a unit to progress. They don't have a choice that they need to have someone die. That's probably Frey. Faye's in Gaiden. That's a different character entirely. I mean, she would exist at that point, I guess, but she'd be like, what, 13 or something? Different continent, a year earlier. Stormsword. Okay, that's unlucky. That's 30%, right? God damn it. Okay. Uncharted Dragon as a whole, I think, tries to offset permadeath again with its side chapters intentionally require units to be dead to progress, or to get them rather. Not to progress. You can just skip the side chapters because the side chapters they aren't required. And back in Fates, the same game that has Phoenix mode, you can permanently lose Kaze on a Birthright campaign by not having him have an A support with Corrin. But I think Fates is a good example of IS introducing measures that are completely opposed to each other. Because even playing on a Phoenix mode playthrough, if you did, you can still lose Kaze. The idea with both those mechanics, they're completely against each other. One is retaining every unit alive no matter the cost, and the other is intentionally killing a unit. And yes, there's narrative reason for K's to live or die in that scenario. K's, Kaze, whatever. It's a name. Well, I think it's actually a word in Japanese, Kaze, so... Either way, those two, well, that system and that progression point, or I guess the progression point, because you didn't choose to lose Kaze there, it just happened to you. You didn't really have a say in it. It just kind of happened to you if you didn't support Kaze enough. Corin. Place that, well, existed. I'll be honest with you, I don't blame you for forgetting it because it was absolutely pointless. It made the game nothing. Yeah, Fates was the first game I did play, and this series might be why I remember a good chunk of it. So, it was an influence, I guess. Yeah, it's an example of, I guess, trying to appease both audience and an attempt to bridge the gap between both gameplay styles, but it's such a big challenge to try and bridge that, because it leads to a lot of discussions that to be even more divisive and splintering, rather than constructive, as a way to maybe make a player attempt playing with permadeath. Seeing everything in one playthrough, everything possible in one playthrough via resetting a map in case you lose something, allows for a more complex narrative experience, I think, while being willing to play through a game while accepting permadeath and your losses creates a more dynamic playing experience. Yeah, with resetting maps, I think the conclusion I came to is it's a way of trying to, in essence, perfect a map before progressing, because you want to get everything on that map before, without losing anything. Which brings its own challenge, really, in some ways. So my opinion on resetting is softened to a degree. It's not a way that I ideally play. It's something that I should put against the player for doing. As we're both playing the same game, but with very, very different goals. Especially seeing as I was once part of that crowd anyway. I grew out of playing without resetting because I was once there. I think a lot of us were there, and some of us still are. If it's the way that is ideal for you to play, then what am I going to do about it? But I hope that in some way the discussion here allows or even encourage a different way of playing. There's another side to a lot of these games that a lot of us don't experience. And it tends to go either misunderstood or just blatantly disregarded as a wrong way of playing, which is the incorrect statement, I think, for most scenarios. Although I do think that some games do have an intended way of playing, which brings up another argument entirely. It does go both ways, though. I did forget when I first started playing these games, and I need to take a moment to remember what I did and why I did it. Could go further, talk about things like turmoil and such, but that's a big. While it is related to difficulty and permadeath tangentially, it touches more so unsafe states, I think, because it completely undoes. I skipped that shit. Marshall. Lovely. What is it? Let's go Brom. Health, strength, magic skills, speed, defense, and res. I'll take that. Didn't get any movement though, which is a damn shame. But you needed. That sucks. These meteors are a bloody nightmare. It's a flat 10, no matter where you are. Okay. I'm gonna stab you now. Yeah, turn wheel, it is how difficult than it was added with echoes. Yeah, I think it's another vision entirely. Good level, I'll take that. Not too bad. Need a lot of XP for you, don't we? Because this goddamn skill you have on you. Bottom skill. It helps a lot. Don't get me wrong, it helps a lot, but Jesus Christ, it takes forever. But yeah, Fates has a lot of things that were great, but also weren't carried on. Other things that were bad, that were also axed for good reason. Phoenix mode was axed because it was pointless. We weren't really playing a game at that point. Yeah, you could say you're playing it for the story, but Fates' story isn't exactly good, I'll be honest. So, it's not really a fulfilling argument. Yeah, Fates it's an interesting game. I like how it handled the class switching. Because I think it's the only time where I've really enjoyed the class switching in an FE game. I didn't really enjoy it that much in Shadow Dragon or New Mystery. A bit wacky in those games, but it's not something that I'm a fan of. And with Awakening, it's kind of a similar thing, I think. But I think it's yeah, it's similar to Fates, but I think Fates kind of nailed it with you can have units take on another class that isn't their native class, but you do have to work for it. Whereas I think in, say, Engage into Houses, it's a bit too play games when I enjoy most. Say this wrong with playing. That's pretty much. I think it's playing the game wrong is cheating with their scenario. Cheating is a different argument because you're actively screwing somebody over. Either yourself, because you lose on the experience, or you're the player in the multiplayer game. I do think in a lot of games there's an intended way to play. For example, again, I mentioned earlier that devs in these games do have a way of playing some maps. They design a map with a specific way of playing, and who you should ideally bring to a map if you have them available. But and there's certainly a way devs want you to play some maps. Trying to actively go against that is, well, it's a bit different because it's a strategy game. And if your strategy is still sound, that's no way that it intend, then I guess it isn't wrong because it worked. But say, for example, is turtling in most FE games a fun strategy for a lot of players? Maybe it is, but to me it's a very... But that doesn't mean I can't play how I want to. You are correct, you can play how you want to. But then I wonder, do you get the most out of the experience by playing in a certain way? Not criticizing if you do enjoy it that way, but I'm saying there could potentially be another way of playing you may not have considered that is much better, and where you may find more enjoyment in. It's a very difficult subject to fully articulate because, well, the argument usually goes, okay, I beat the game, I enjoyed it, so how is it playing wrong? Some games are definitely meant to be played in a different way than players tend to. Play the question of, given how fun is this? Devil's Proof? Well, I can see that, but it runs deeper than that, I think. I mean, obviously, if your question is, okay, do you enjoy playing this way, and that's what you care about, then I can't really change your mind on that, because I'm not playing the way you're playing, so it doesn't really affect me too much. Say, for example, take a Pokemon game, for example. Does game doesn't really... you can play the game with just one Pokemon for the entire playthrough. You just brute force your way to everything. But is that where the game wants you to play? The game expects you to have a larger party by a certain point. The game encourages that at several points because they can get a lot of upgrades to do by collecting more, by filling out your decks as well. There's a little there. It's already been spent. That should be okay, I think. Well, there's so many goddamn knights in it. Take forever to kill. One dude down there, I'm gonna send you that way. But with that example with Pokemon, there's a lot of upgrades you can miss out on, a lot of optional stuff that can make your experience a lot more fulfilling if you don't play with just the one creature. Mazinga, not how I play now, but for people who want to steamroll with a starter, might be some surprise for them. I won't fault them, but I will say that maybe you aren't getting the most out of the experience. Because it's very clear that developers do not intend for players to play with just one Pokemon. Yes, you can do it. And yeah, it's a challenge you can definitely do. It's an imposed challenge. It's not a way that is planned around. They have no intention for the player to do that. That's why a lot of games have gift Pokemon, because they want you to have more than one thing available at any one time. Let's say like Final Fantasy 1, where you can play as party thieves. That is not intended. Kaiser Ironman. So want some people love it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool. That's a conversation. That's Kaiser, isn't it? That's intentionally not playing in a way that the game intends for it. With, say this, the game does plan for players using units. But back to what I was. Final Fantasy, you can play with a party of 4 thieves. Challenges for that. That's a very hard thing to do. I would never do it because it sounds painful. The game expects you to have a different party comp for most of that runtime. Fun for me. Yeah. I think what I'm trying to get at is that there's a way to look at games that's both subjective and objective. Because if you keep being subjective, you get to a point you don't really criticize anything. And funny is a very difficult thing to talk about because everyone has their own definition of fun. But it's an argument between, okay, what's fun and what is the intended experience here? There are games I've played before where I don't want to play the way the game is intended to be played because that isn't fun for me. But at that point, I'd probably say it's not conducive to how it was intended to be played. There's plenty to think on further as well, because unlike the argument earlier about resetting, I don't think about it that much. Is why sitting initially. I'd argue that if you have to play a game in a way that isn't intended for within the game's design, and the game's you need to play a way that isn't intended by the game. I'd argue the game isn't doing its job well enough in a lot of scenarios. Quite how many players when they think about things. I'm sure they don't. How people playing with critical eye. I am for most games because I love game design, love discussing it. But I definitely argue that if you have to play a game that is intended, in a way that is intended, the game is struggling to do its job, at least for that player. Maybe not as for a wider audience, but for that player, whatever the game is designed to do doesn't work for them. And therefore, that game isn't built for them. I'm going to push in here or just stand here all day and age up. I'm just going to move here and now, I don't think. And I'm just in behind. Heart can sit there. And yeah, you're right. People don't think of that because people aren't. Because games are played by. Most games are played by a very large and diverse audience. That's how big games is, the entire industry. A lot of people that do play games are just playing it for the sake of enjoying the game. They're not thinking too much on the developer's side. But as someone that did spend a lot of time looking and analysing game design, I do consider these things. Because it is important for me. It does affect how I play a lot of games, because it decides even what games I decide to play. There are certain genres that I'm just not a fan of, and I would never intend to really play them too much. Because they aren't intended for me. You can play, say, Zelda 2 by being very patient and slow and using save states every scene to retain progress, but for me, that isn't how the game was meant to be experienced, and other people will, I'm certain, play that way for Zelda 2. By playing the game in its initial state, they probably wouldn't enjoy it, so I'd argue in that case the game isn't for them. It's made for an audience that does like the punishing gameplay of that kind of side-scroller. Brutal gameplay isn't something that's is always a bad thing. I think we talk a lot about a game being accessible for making a game easier. We don't often talk about making a game harder. Because for me, if the game is a bit too easy, I don't want to play it too much because I'm not getting a lot from it. Yeah, it's a cozy experience, but I'm not really developing a skill, which is what I think games tried to do. Not to a serious extent, but I want to feel like I am progressing. And if a game's too easy, I'm not progressing, then I need to question why I'm playing it. Finally, I think. Do none of those dudes move at all? Oh, two of them do. Well, great. Because Vision wants to be games. That's a tricky one. They do have interactive elements. It's like, for example, with, say, Heavy Rain or something. That wasn't meant to be... That was advertised as the interactive experience. It's not really a game. It's a story to tell. I think visual novels are similar to that. But that they try and blur the lines. But then again, I don't really play visual novels because they aren't for me. Because I'm not the audience for it. There's a way to play a visual novel, and that is for the novel, rather than playing a visual novel for the gameplay aspect, for the elements that are interactive in a visual novel. If you play a visual novel just for what is interactive in there, you might have two branches of choices every so often. Just off the top of my head, this is not really an example of this, it's just an idea I'm thinking of. I don't have a game in mind, because I don't play a lot of visual novels, so I couldn't really state that. But yeah, if visual novel does have multiple choices of paths to go down, then that's kind of the only interactive element of that visual novel. Then the gameplay part of it isn't all too present. But I consider them games as a whole. By definition, they are games because they have that element of being a game. Some have more choices, some have not a single choice anywhere. Again, I don't play a lot of visual novels, so it's difficult for me to put much on it. Excuse me. Hydrating. I'm talking for a while. Been ranting for a while as well. But with that, I'd need more experience in the genre. But the thing is, I'm likely not going to have that experience because parts of the genre that I would enjoy aren't the highlight of the genre. Highlight of the genre is the narrative. You could say the same thing with, say, an RPG. The point is for a deeper narrative than, say, a platform or an action game. But by their grouping, they are part of the game sphere. Certainly they are. It's kind of like a Metal Gear Solid argument, because they are games. Certainly they are, but with how much, how many cutscenes and how long the dialogue is in Metal Gear Solid, you can argue for a lot. It's like watching a movie for the most part, with gameplay aspects sprinkled in. But up until MGS5, MGS5 is more so. It's more game than it is film, I guess. It's a more nuanced argument. I can't just make a blanket statement and say visual novels aren't games because they aren't. They don't apply to what my definition of a game is. They are games. They are part of the gaming sphere. But they aren't games I'd ever consider giving a shot too much, because it's not what I'm after. Hopefully I've clarified what I thought of yesterday on the points of reset. Not a fan of complex stories. I am a fan of complex stories. I'm not a fan of complex stories without gameplay aspects. Because when I play a game, I'm playing a game for a game. I don't watch or read. I do read because I have a lot of books, mainly history books, but different kind of reading. I don't watch a lot of things. That's in my free time. I'm mainly playing games because I like games way more. Complex stories are something that I do enjoy. I love complex stories, but I'm here for the gameplay. That's kind of what sets apart. Jill's dead. Jill's dead. Okay. Well, I don't think it'd move. Bother. Even now. No, the predictions true to the end. Right. Okay. That sucks. This is Jill sandwich. Is this Barry? It's her Barry. I'm calling him Barry now. Yeah, Barry dodged. That fucking sucks. Okay. I recruited her from the Dawn Brigade to get her killed. Lovely, awesome. Thanks. But yeah, if I'm playing a game, I want it to be interactive. I want to do something. She had the movement on her as well. God damn it, I've lost that as well. Shit. Fucker. Alright, get out of here, you. Barry, split his head. There we go. Don't consider static VNs to be much different from books. Books can be games too. I guess you can have two adventure novels. I guess and they're kind of like it's kind of a similar thing. I guess. I didn't consider that really. I didn't really think of choose your adventure kind of books in there. But D, how are you? I'm doing good. Had a good conversation. Hopefully cleared up what I think about resetting maps in this stream. Hopefully it's more concise in that argument and articulated quite well. But yeah, we just lost Jill, so I'm gonna have to actually add her to the death list. No, I want to read it and solve the mystery. Yeah, that's a puzzle book, which has a game to it. But not really interactive. You don't really have a say in how you progress. I mean, I guess some games also have that argument too, because you're progressing in a lot of the same ways as the players are in a lot of instances. But say I like watching a mystery TV show, mystery drama thing. You want to solve the part of a good mystery, I think, is to trick the reader to keep them guessing and make sure they don't get the right answer. That I think has the intent of wanting the player to fail, because they want to surprise them with an answer they may not have considered, but still does make sense. You don't move, okay. Don't know why I pulled you out of there, Hi. Probably going to be quite useful here. yeah, hopefully I did clear up what I said yesterday with map resetting and such. It's an argument that I caught up on for a little while, thinking of how to properly display it and present it. There you go. So more or less yesterday too. Well, if you did this on yesterday, then I guess it's a good thing. That makes the entire thing irrelevant. But I think it's good because I think particularly Angry Meatball, who was here yesterday, didn't fully understand where I was coming from. I think I was also a bit too blunt and dismissive of other playstyles yesterday. I didn't properly articulate them well, so I wanted to improve on that. Because I think that's a good thing. Trying to improve. Yeah, I gotta fucking add Jill to my death list. This is gonna be a pain. This sucks. God damn it. Right. Okay. Level for Oscar, I guess. This is, but Sam was more so. Well, yeah, but I think the good thing there is that I don't see Meatball around it often. Last time I saw him, I think, was 2 months ago or something. And I think he just doesn't. He didn't fully understand my viewpoint because I didn't explain it that well either. So, in trying to, I wanted to be better with that and more concise. Because I don't want to give the wrong impression. Because the impression I gave off was that I just didn't like players playing with resetting. Like on the whole, that's what I think was what I get. The vibe I gave off. The vibe I gave off. Vive. HTC Vive. It's a VR headset. So I thought it was prudent to try and do a better job this stream. But yeah, Jill is now dead. That sucks. Because she isn't even with the Dawn Brigade. She died with the mercenaries. Shit. Goddamn mages. Thank you, counter, I guess, but didn't kill him. Yeah. Hopefully, if Meatball does watch this, hopefully he has a better idea of what, if anyone that watched by the stream with yesterday and today, hopefully it's more clearer now what my point of view was. Not as arrogant in what I was saying. Nice dodge. Should be fine here. But yeah, it's been a good stream so far. Other than Jill dying. That sucks. Lost a good unit. That's rough. Well, I guess the XP isn't going on her then, I guess. These meteors are so annoying. It's a flat 10. For how many characters? It's at least 6. Okay, well. Great. Lovely. We kill you now. You can do most of it. I cannot give it to Boyd. My part where she died? Well, of course you did. Of course you did, because you enjoy the suffering of others. I like that kind of misery in the party. Oh, doubt. I think we will kill him this turn, so I don't mind doing this. Yeah. I didn't even see the hit rate of the enemy that took her out. That's what sucked. I didn't even see what the hit rate was. No critical? God damn it. That's really annoying. Ah, right, okay. That high of a percentage rate? That's a bit rough. What can you do to the boss? Decent amount. Killer Axe. Guarantee 12, potentially 36 damage. Be lovely. So yeah, you can definitely kill a boss, which is going to be good for experience for you. Who else needs some XP? Reese probably does. Probably best to give him a kill rather than heal. So I'll use the Alight. Does everything here have Daunt? Either way, he's dead, so I'll take that. Look, and defense. That's not really good level, Reese. That's not... That's kind of ass. That's kind of really bad. I mean, defense is good, I guess, for a mage. Not as squishy anymore, but... Oh, that's so bad. It's really bad. Okay. Right. Here's some experience from Nefany. The worst time for Impale the Trigger is on an enemy with 1 HP. Jesus Christ. God damn it. Right. You're exactly on... Okay, I'll take that, Oscar. Yeah. Wipe out the healer. Then it's just the boss to go. I want to give it to Boyd. If he can cap something else, which I don't think he will do because he isn't close enough, I might just give him some BXP to get him to 20. Is he close to getting something? No, he can't. Yeah. Too far off. Shinam, what can you do without killing him? Not that. Absolutely not that. You know what? Iron Bow, because if he does crit once, then he still wouldn't kill. Told me that the enemy would be burnt by the time I reached them. The only thing I have to do was carry the dead boys back as proof. Well, look, the enemy is alive and well. Why is what's happened to me? Well, one of them isn't alive and well. They're currently smoldering to death in a pit of fire. This is twice now that I was lucky, wasn't I? I was good with that critical. I called it. Jill has died twice in both of these games. Jill isn't a survivor. Yes, he likes us. Guaranteed no matter what. Go on, Boyd. Get the kill. There we are. Lovely. Good level, please. Not bad. That's a very good one. Health, strength, skill, speed, luck, and defense. Everything important. Except res. I knew it. I knew it'd end up like this. Well, see you, Septimus. Also, wait, this chapter what? Chapter 8, wasn't it, this map? They gave us the boss Septimus on chapter 8 of Ike's mode. Okay. Ike, run off. This way. Found a way out. Excellent. Let's get out of here. Not done me twice. Yes, did it. Made it through the caves. Finally lost the Begnian army as well. Finally rest a bit. I thought we were finished. Russians had killed us. Need to see our land again. Hey, Skrimir. All that he got to that shaggy head of yours. Look around. This is Galia. What? No, we can't be in... You. The authority you entered this land. Goldoa? Dragons? Well, I guess we mess up. Dragons. It's powerful of all of the Goose tribes. Doesn't want to fight a dragon? Something like this. King finds out about this. What explaining to do? Gotta get home first, Grimir. Prepare that someone does a visit, don't we? Let's go. Castle Goldoa. Why is this in... Okay. It really is throwing me off sometimes how the game displays some things in full screen. Like most of it is in widescreen. But why is these convoys always in full screen? It's annoying. There you have it. Trying to violate Goldoa's borders. It's an accident. I see. And your predicament? However, we can justify no change the fact you trespassed on our territory. But leave immediately. Back the way you came. To the caves. To the Kaku Caves again? Never! Attacking Skrimir. Men are wounded. Some to their deaths. I would not allow this. Quotable, yes. However, can make exceptions. Men will leave now. He was be so cold to his brothers. People as well. This isn't news, Skrimir. Goldoas have ignored suffering of the Lizard Goose brothers for centuries. He even looked at the other way we were birds and beasts when enslaved by Bjork. Isn't it so, Dragon King? Our country is neutral. Region's time out of our mind. Time out of mind, couldn't be so. Might as well just kill us now. Same as sending us back to the Kaku Caves and save us the walk. You are a Bjork. I don't expect your sort of kind to understand. I don't understand to see that as a poor king who has so little regard for his fellow living creatures. Majesty, please hear happily. What are you doing here? It is on me, my grandfather, and me to guide the Goose Lions to the borders of Galia. I beg you. Prince Ray, son of the Heron tribe, stands among these men. I was in safe passage. Praise your Majesty, save the soul of your son. Then to die, despite the good they've done. Do as you like, which I will ever make. Thank you, Your Majesty. Well, here you are. Take another way from here. Thank the seer. Save us back there. Least we could do. Pray for your safety. Voices are hard. Hey, what up, you two? I haven't seen you in a long time. Sometimes stay a while. Talk with us. Long time? What do you mean? It's only 3 years ago. Oh, that's right. How long for dragons is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Suppose 3 years would feel longer for Bjork. Like, I was stay and talk, but now isn't proper time. In truth, I speak to you at all. Now please go. Why? Why do you isolate yourselves from everyone? Understand. Why don't you know that we obey our king's decision of our own free will? That's all we can say. Seer? Should go. Maybe you would need immediate attention. Go to Galia at once. Tell Lion King what happened. Alright. I don't get it, but I'll go now. See each other again. Hope so. We're the dearest friends. Take care. Be safe. Okie dokie. Right, I'm gonna get to the base probably. Then probably head off. About 10 o'clock now, so seems about right.
Goldoa, the land of dragons, lies secluded in the southwestern corner of Tellius. No foreigner, Laguz or Bjork,
get
is
more
permitted
dragons, which is going to be fun, I think.
The alliance emerges from the
dragons, something
into Goldoa.
Effie loves to do.
The Dragon King Deginsia
dealing with the dragons
is
and such.
By this trespass. However, Ike's former companions, Nasir and Ina, appealed to Deginsia to
did
allow
some good
the
progress
passage
today.
of the Laguz
Really
alliance.
enjoyed it.
Raisin's actions.
It's not a
during
time to
the
do
last
another
war
map. It'll take
earned
forever.
them the grudging
Here
respect
till
of
probably
King
11:30.
Regencia, who allows them safe
I got things
passage.
to do tomorrow.
Meanwhile, Benyon calls off its pursuit of the Alliance and finds its passage into Gallia blocked by the nation's great mountains.
Yeah, I am
and
curious
deep
when we get to
forests.
see the
Central Army's momentum
Crimeans
breaks
back.
upon these obstacles like an ocean wave against
It's been a while since we
solid
dealt with
rock.
the Crimean army.
Senator Valtome arrives
been a long
to
time.
take command of the Central Army. He orders Zelgius to march on to Gallia by way of Crimea. Observing diplomatic protocol, Valtome petitions the Queen for passage, as well as supplies and additional
I think it'd be
troops.
soon, though, based on what's
Queen
happening here,
Leonisa,
though.
however, goes against the wishes of the Crimean nobles and resolutely denies each of Valtome's requests. Her reply enrages Valtome, who sees Crimea as little more than a vassal of the Empire. Ignoring Zelgius's counsel, Valtome orders his army to enter Crimea and take whatever they need from the villages along the way.
Yeah, I've got a feeling we'll be dealing with them probably this chapter, I guess. Gonna enjoy it. We want to get Marcia back on the army, because she was very good for us in the last game. Mercy, bringing armies across the border, seeing food and supplies, and calling it tribute to the Empire. No casualties yet. They're acting like bandits. See, simply ignored me. Our troops, Your Majesty. All knights to mobilize, ride out, and advise Benyon to withdraw. Do not comply, we are so forced to remove them from our lands. But Your Majesty, it's the Benyon army we're talking about. Be wise to provoke them. Hope to avoid situation. Attempt to strong arm our people. Shall not go unanswered. Feral knights is the only way to protect our borders from incursion. However, I may open suggestions. Devil's a plan. Lord Sauron? No, please. My impertinence. She is quite right. Make an agreement, Lord Sauron. Vision stirs me greatly. I wonder, what's happening to the Empire? Possible allow this sort of thing to happen? We should prepare for the worst. Something horrible is happening in Benyon. Yeah, speaking is hard. Oh, well, there we go, I guess. We're back with them right now. Okay. Right. Good thing we're all somewhat level. Joffrey's level is a Silver Knight, so he's kind of all... We're kind of there. We're kind of there for it. Ashrid's kind of in a bad spot. Markelov is... Markelov. Not a fan of Markelov. He's not really not one of my favourite units. Things to read about. We can do it next time, though. So, I will be heading off there. About 10 o'clock now, so... Yeah, we made good head today. Good progress. Good headway. Not just good head, that's something very different. That's something very different. But yeah, VOD for this stream should be up sometime soon. I hope. Whoa. Hold on. I fixed myself. I corrected my statement. Yeah, the VOD should be up sometime soon. There is obviously the main channel, the VOD channel, and if you did enjoy the stream, be sure to follow, as it helps. Very much appreciated. It's great to have. Hope you do enjoy the rest of Halloween. Let's see if anyone is playing Radiant Dawn today, so you can wait into them. Maybe not. But there is someone playing Radiant Dawn. Lovely. Okay. So yeah, we'll drop in there, and I will send you off to Grocko Games. Or Krog Games, I guess. But yeah, we're going for a little while now, so leave you off there, and do take care. I will see you all later. Bye-bye now. We're back tomorrow with Mega Man, so I'll see you then. Bye-bye.